Hello, 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 you guys. It is your girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my booze? 1 second. Okay, there we go. How are you? How are you? Welcome back to Why You Tarot for Readings, all about you. So excited to be here. Missed you guys as always, as usual. Thank you for the love and support. I really appreciate it. I'm very excited because I am doing another 5 minutes with Sunshine reading. One of my faves to do. These readings are very short and sweet, very straight to the point. But let's be honest, my love for chat. Okay, so I always go over the 5 minutes. So this is my warning. Okay. One day I'll come up with a new name. As well as, for those who don't know, all 12 zodiac signs coins are in this lovely bag, which means that sometimes your coin can come up multiple times throughout the week and sometimes not at all. As well as there is one extra coin in here. When the extra coin comes out, the bonus coin, bonus stuff happens. So let's see. Let's not waste any more time. I know you already know who it is, but I don't. So I'm excited to see who are we doing today. Who is it going to be? Who is it? Ooh, looks like we got Aries coming through again. I think this is the second time for the week, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. Okay, so just before I get into it, Aries, there was a message that came before the reading started. So, funny enough, my lamp, if you've been watching, it has been off for the last, I don't know, like maybe a week or so. And I just thought that I'm like, oh my god, it finally broke, because I know that it comes on and off sometimes with the wire. So I've had it for many years. And I'm like, oh my god, it broke. You know what? I'm just like, just gonna leave it be. And then something dawned on me to just check on it today before I did a reading. And I was just like, ugh, I should just give up. I should just give up on it. It's just not working. I should just let it be. And then his voice came in my head and it's just like, no, like check, keep trying, just check. I was like, okay. And then I kept looking, and I'm like, you know what? Let me check if this damn cord is plugged in. Funny enough, the cord was not plugged in. And I was just like, wow, this entire time I thought it was broken. It wasn't going to work. You know, I was like, let me just leave it alone. I should get a new one. And lo and behold, it just wasn't plugged in. And I was laughing before the reading started, because I feel like there's times when we want to give up on something when the first solution didn't work out. So I have the cord like wrapped up, so normally I will like pull on it to make it turn on, or I'll hit the switch. So that was my first instinct. When that didn't work, normally I would be like, ah, screw it, I'm gonna go record anyways, right? And I would leave it be. So when the first instinct it didn't work out, something said, no, try again. Keep going, keep going. And every time I kept trying and trying and trying. And then I finally got to it and it's like, oh my God, it wasn't even plugged in. And I just feel like in there's certain times when we have something to do, we will just try once or twice and then we'll just kind of dash in the corner or move on to the next thing while actually trying to exhaust all resources and really tap into it. And I felt like that message was supposed to come in for the first reading that I'm doing today, because I feel like that could be part of what you're going through. And I know for the most recent readings I've been doing for Aries has been you focusing on, you know, building on your passion, and for you also to be being more open to things, open to love, open to trying new things and as well. And I feel like that message is really for you in regards to, just because you tried once, maybe you've even tried 10 times. If it's something that you really want, keep going for it. Maybe the route that you're going to, like me trying to pull on the cord, that wasn't right. Me trying to hit the switch, that wasn't right. Me checking the source to see if it was plugged in, aha, that was the right part to go to. But it's like I had to go through all those stages first to get to that conclusion. Now, all means, other people would have been like, Shine, I would have checked if it was plugged in first. I had no indication to check that. to be honest, there should have been no reason why it was unplugged. To this day, I don't know why it was unplugged. I don't touch any of my plugged stuff over here. So it wasn't my first thought, where other people, it would have been their first thought. And that goes down to when you go to compare yourself, when another person has success over something that you want, they have already obtained what you've been trying to obtain. Yeah, certain steps may have worked for them to get to that point. Doesn't mean that that's the avenue you need to go to. So don't ever neglect your time where you're learning different things. Obviously, the next time that goes out, I'm going to go to the plug first, right? So understand that there's certain stages, and I feel like sometimes you'll go towards something and you may give up. And I just feel like that message was just to let you know that don't give up. Keep pushing forward. And if the method that you're trying doesn't work, try another method. Try thinking outside the box. Try doing it another way. See if how other people do it, and kind of sponge off of that as well. And then really stay true to what you really want. Normally, I would have said forget the light, but I like the light, okay? And it's been bothering me that I haven't had it for how many readings that I've done. So I'm glad that I stayed true to it and found out it was just the plug. But enough of that, guys. Let's just get into the cards. Wow, there goes the whole 5 minutes, okay? But let's get into it. What's going on with the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the Aries? I'm telling you, someone needed that. Someone really did need that. We have here the Six of Pentacles coming out. We have here the Six of Cups coming out. So in some sort of situation, there wasn't an even give and take. I feel like it's something that was very deeply rooted, something that kind of came from the past. It could have been a love relationship. It could have been something in regards to passion, but something that you had for a long time. It could have been something that was like maybe from childhood. Maybe you had like a friendship or a relationship from childhood that's still holding on to, or some sort of passion that you did when you're younger. And for some reason, the scales were not even with that situation. We have here the Angel of Newt. I don't think I'm saying that right, but this is pretty much my night angel, okay? I feel like you're a type of person where you may like the night a lot more than morning time, in the earlier day. I also feel like you could be getting a lot of more passion, more insights, more information actually in the nighttime as well. We have here the Five of Cups coming through, and also wanted to come in reverse. The Six of Pentacles wanted to come in reverse as well. It's just the way I happened to flip it. It flipped over upright. So I feel like you're going to be moving away from something. I feel like you've been holding on to something for a while, kind of looking at the, if you kicked over a cup of milk, it's like you're watching the milk just on the floor. There's nothing you can do. The milk is already kicked over. You might as well clean it up. But it was almost like you got stuck with just staring at like, oh my God, I just spilled all that milk and I have no more milk. Like, oh, this sucks. So with the Five of Cups coming in reverse, I feel like you're finally going to be coming out of that energy, which I'm very glad, because I feel like a couple of your other readings, you were holding on to something. You kept looking about something in the past. So I know normally in readings I don't talk about the previous ones, but I feel like I'm connecting with the same Aries for a little while now. We also have here the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're moving away from something from the past, something that you've been holding on to that just didn't work out. Like, same thing with the story about the lamb is, the first steps, the first things that I didn't work out. And you're moving towards what's actually going to ignite your passion, what's actually going to bring that abundance and that joy and that spark back into your life. So I'm really happy for you in that. It's been a long road. It's still, whatever this thing is from the past, I'm not saying that it's over and done with in regards to it not affecting you. I still feel like it's there, but I also feel like it's not as prominent as it has been for the last little while, okay? So you've been doing some healing. You've been doing some inner work. I really do feel coming through here. Let's see. What else do we need to know about the collective Aries? What's next to come? What does one see? Show me the story. What do they need to know? Any blockages? Show me, show me. Wow. As soon as I said any blockages, the cards came dashing out. We have here the Four of Pentacles coming in reverse. We also have the Chariot coming in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the, I wanted to say another word, but it totally slipped out my mind. Also the Fool card coming in reverse. So a lot of reversals. We'll flip this one over in a second, but I feel like it was almost like you were working towards something, and you finally realized you have to stop going in that course. You have to stop going in that direction. There wasn't success coming from it. You had to stop trying to have faith in that situation, in that story, or whatever it was. It was like time for you to just find a new. It's time for you to just move on from it. And I feel like that's really what you've been doing. It hasn't been easy for you to move away from whatever this energy is. But I do feel like you have been doing the necessary work to move away from it, because it just wasn't working out. It was exhausting you to keep holding on to this. You wanted some sort of foundation, some sort of commitment. You wanted to keep pushing towards it. You wanted to have success. You really wanted to have faith that somehow, some way it could work out, or like it's almost like, pinch me, I'm dreaming, I just need to wake up so it can become reality. And I feel like you're finally kind of accepting it, kind of just moving past, like, you know what, it is what it is, and I just have to move forward. So next card, wow, wow, Eight of Cups. Walking away, evolving, moving forward. My oh my, don't you love how the cards just do that? Don't you love it? And you guys saw it was flipped over. I did not flip that over. They said to wait to flip it at the end. So wow, I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you, because I know this wasn't easy. I know it was something you held on to. You didn't want to let it go, because you really saw that this was going to be some sort of commitment, it was like your ideal, like, abundance, in a sense. Like, you just felt like, that's where you were supposed to have success, and you're finally taking the steps to walk away from it. Which is very beautiful and amazing. I love this reading. I just saw 11 and 22 on the clock. So for me as a reader, ones is all about trusting your intuition, understanding that your gut and your heart's always going to lead you down the right path. Understand, though, when it comes to a matter of love, it's a little hard to listen to your heart, because your heart can say, oh, you love this person, but that person may not be right for you, or the situation may not be what you wanted it to be. So I really do feel like, that felt fun to do. Sorry. I really do feel like, depending on the situation, yes, sometimes your heart could lead you in the wrong direction, but other times it really can lead you down the right direction. So it's all about strengthening your intuition to identify, what's the right thing for you to do. For the twos, for me as a reader, is all about right place, right time. Okay, but what's going on in your headspace? Are you focusing on what can go wrong? Or are you focusing on what can go right? Are you focusing on what you want to have in the lifetime? Or are you focusing on what you don't want to come in? Because understand that your thoughts, your words, they all manifest when you learn about the law of attraction, okay? So it's very powerful in what you think and what you say. So understand that if there's times when you could feel like things are not working out, understand that you are always going to be in the right place at the right time to learn whatever you have to learn, okay? So anytime you feel stuck, ask yourself, what lesson have I not learned? And what lesson do I need to learn so I can, purge and move forward? Because evolving is the overall of your reading, which I feel is letting go and evolving. Let's see, to close off this reading, what is the final message for the collective Aries? Leadership. I like it. Funny enough, so your card in tarot is the Emperor, okay? And the Emperor, most tarots will tell you, it's like, it's that leader, it's that fierce, it's that king, he's the one with the laws and the rules, he's the one that will defend the kingdom. He will support who he needs to support, but he will defend the kingdom, and he's the first person everyone has to go through before they do anything. And the fact that the leadership card came through, I feel like it's like almost like you need to tap into your inner Aries, okay? So we have here Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So I feel like you've had some hard times in regards to pursuing something, and I'm talking about in regards to purpose, okay? And I feel like whatever purpose you've been trying to obtain, trying to go towards, the one that really makes your heart sing, there's been a point where you feel as if that you can't do it or something like that. But understand that by you putting that information out there and you going towards it, you're actually going to inspire the next generations after you. Okay. And I feel with this leadership card is that's what Spirit's trying to say is like when you take leadership, you actually unlock your power. You get into a position where you actually can guide others. And while you're building yourself up, you're building others in the process as well. It's like a double mission. Okay. And funny enough, I heard those words before this reading. I thought it was related to something else, but clearly it was meant for me to remember to say in this reading. But it has been a pleasure doing this reading. I really did like the way that this has gone. Like I said, I'm very proud of you and very happy for your growth. If you haven't gotten to the stage, just know that you are going to a stage where you're walking away and you're heading towards the sun. Because if you look here, she is walking towards the sun and she has burned away all the things that she doesn't want to hold on to any longer. Whenever there is the moon energy, depending on when you watch this reading, um, take the time to write all the things that you want to release from your life. Find a safe cup or bowl or something that you can burn it in, and then, spread the ashes somewhere in water, in the grass, in the snow, wherever you are. Just kind of get rid of it and somehow or flush it down the toilet, but release it in some sort of aspect, because there's going to be some sort of freeing energy you're going to feel from doing that. And I feel like it's going to bring a lot of power to you to have more hope for the future. On your next journey, I really do feel like you are embarking on another journey. I love this. Guys, we're going to leave it at that because I don't want people to think I'm picking favorites. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces. Oh my god. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Remember to hit that bell so you're always keeping up with the latest. Check out YU Tarot for all readings all about you. Social media. We got Instagram, a website, Facebook, you name it, we got it. Listen, honestly, I started YU Tarot so seekers can have a source for readings all about them, where they can learn to prosper through love and light and find wisdom that they are seeking. Now, it can be in just one word that I say, or it can be the whole damn video. Thank you all for the love and support. I really appreciate it. See you in the next one.